She got addiction too. She fun to listen to. She good at mixing too. She good at getting loose. Can kick it just like Bruce. Can strut in any boo. I take her to the boo. We'll hit the movie shoot. Bring it to the fresh fruit. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna look like Richard Gere when I'm in a suit. We'll hit the movie shoot. I wanna look like.
You're excited.
Dude, I always love doing this.
And for some reason, it's 2 o'clock, and I'm already done with this day. Already done with it. I'm just not.
You're not in it?
I'm just not in it right now.
But, dude, you have to get in it. You have to be in it for the people.
I'll do it for the people.
For the triplets. For the growing triplets. And by the way, I have estimated that Telepathy is the fastest growing podcast in Danville.
That's a pretty good stat. Like, how did you come across that?
It's just
something that you kind of felt it in your nuggets a little bit?
Definitely in the nugs. But I've definitely like thought about other podcasts in this area, and they simply could not be growing at this kind of rate. Like, and not numbers grow. I'm not talking about followers. I'm not talking about views.
Okay, so what people know as grow, that's not what you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about that spiritual growth. I'm talking about that growth that exceeds the socials. Though, if you are not following us on social media, that's a problem. If you're watching it and you're not following us on TelepathyPod21 and TelepathyPod on TikTok, by the way, bro, we went dummy viral on TikTok. We went
dummy viral?
We went silly ripping on TikTok. That's exactly right.
All right, give us some stats. Or then again,
2,300 views, over 2,300 views on one video. Okay, for 0 followers, and then we got 4 followers out of that. And if you're one of our 4 followers, damn, you're the OGs. We're writing your names down. We're writing the first one here. We're writing the first 100 followers on our Instagram down, and when we get to 100,000 followers, you guys are all getting free trips to Hawaii.
Okay. You can get sued off of shit like that.
No, we are all giving you free trips to Hawaii.
No.
Yeah, but that's not a legal promise, but it is, like our growth, a spiritual one.
You're gonna get us into so much trouble.
Dude, I love it. I love it. How much trouble can we get into in this podcast? That's kind of
a lot. Yeah, you could do some damage for sure.
You think?
Yes. I have 10 and 12-year-olds coming up to me now.
Really?
Like yeah.
You had a 10-year-old come up to you?
Yes.
About this podcast?
Yes.
And you were like,
Jesus.
I'm
getting splashed.
We're getting
right
absolutely. You're in the splash, but it's autumn.
What does that have to do with anything?
Come on, it's a little rainy season.
Autumn is not supposed to be rainy season.
Don't you?
That is spring.
Don't you like the little splash every 5 minutes or so?
Is that why you wanted to switch seats? Is this why?
Possibly.
You POS.
You rat bastard.
You rat bastard. You stuck me with the drippy side.
With the drippy.
Unbelievable. Dude, whatever.
What's that scene in Transformers? That's like...
Oh, yeah, it's when Shia LaBeouf gets... when he's, like, reporting... Oh, no, it's like when he got caught by the cops.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
After trying to chase down Bumblebee.
Uh-huh.
And he
has a backup.
He's in the silo.
Mm-hmm.
Or, no, sorry. Yeah, he's in the silo, and he's like, nah, take the keys, take them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's like, no, the bad guy's in there. The bad guy's in there. Like, the police, and the police just absolutely destroy his face into the hood.
Yeah.
And then he gets there, and he's like, so you're telling me it just stood up. It just stood up. Well, all right. And then he takes the drugs, and he takes his Chihuahua's drugs.
Yeah. Mojo. Is this what the kids are doing nowadays? Mojo.
Little Mojo.
Yeah. Come on.
Are you on drugs?
Little drippy.
I will mess you up. Are you on drugs? Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is amazing.
Shia LaBeouf is, I think, a perfect actor. I think he has batted 1,000.
Have you seen everything that
Him and
Shia
Bill
LaBeouf's in?
Nighy. Him and Bill Nighy only have been batting 1,000. And then also I
Have
think
they
Kevin.
ever been in one movie together? There probably has.
Imagine. Wait, Bill Nighy and
You'd have to think.
who else did I just say? Shia LaBeouf. No, I don't think so. I think they would probably get pretty annoyed at each other. Bill Nighy and Shia
Really?
LaBeouf. Yeah, bro. Because Bill Nighy isn't about like that method thing. He's like just basically the only like the preparation that he does is
Shia
like.
LaBeouf is a method actor either.
He's verging on pretty method, I would say.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
he
yeah.
did
I mean,
shave down his tooth to the gum for
yeah, Fury. Yeah, bro. Ugh. God,
That's disgusting.
That's absolutely so vivid in my brain right now. I think I just shuddered. Anyway, but Bill Nighy and Shia LaBeouf are perfect. We were watching Greatest Game Ever Played last night, and within a 20-minute period, I cried maybe 3 times.
Yeah, dude. That I mean, it's a special film for sure.
If you haven't seen Greatest Game Ever Played, you got it. You have to, especially if you play golf, or even if you just appreciate the game. Or if you don't and hate golf, watch the movie. You'll fall in love with it.
At least with the history of golf.
Oh, God.
It's
It's just
amazing.
incredible.
It's awesome.
It's incredible.
It's not as incredible as my favorite Shia LaBeouf film of all time. What is it called?
Transformers.
No.
Transformers 2.
No.
Transformers 3, Dark Side of the Moon.
No. Peanut Butter Falcon. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good one. Honey Boy also.
Didn't see Honey Boy.
He isn't Honey Boy. He plays his dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, you haven't seen it?
No.
It's pretty good.
What
I
would-
mean, it's
if
well
you,
done. It's
If you
well
had a
written for
day
sure.
with Shia LaBeouf, if you had just one day with Shia LaBeouf,
Yeah.
what would you do? It's just you and Shia.
Me and Shia. I'd probably ask him what he would want to do, and I feel like he would have an answer. He'd be like, "I want to go do this," or like, "I want to go do that." I feel
He's
like
not the
he
guy
would
to be
have
like,
an
"Oh,
answer.
whatever you want to do, bro."
Yeah,
He's
no.
like, "We're gonna go to In-N-Out, and then
Just sit there for 3 hours staring at people.
he's staring
I'm
at the
like,
wall, and then we're gonna climb a mountain, and then we're gonna, basically just.
Oh my gosh, what was
take
that?
hard
What was
drugs.
that Jaden Smith video?
Oh yeah, the
GQ
GQ,
interview?
the
The-
GQ interview, where he's going like, "Yeah, a day for me looks like I get up and go to my school. We call it Dream School."
No. It's like Mystery School or something like that.
Oh, mystery school.
Yeah.
That's exactly
It's
it.
like we make our own curriculum. First of all,
No, the kids make their own curriculum.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
not even homeschoolers.
if you were,
Yeah.
if you made your own, if I made my own curriculum when I was in 3rd, 4th grade, it'd be like gummy bear eating and friggin', go out and skip around. And
Yeah, how far can I spit from
Yeah.
one end of the room to the other?
Yeah, exactly. It's just, learn about girls. I don't know, like friggin' ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
You don't learn about girls until 5th grade.
No cuties. Yeah. They're
No.
cuties back then in 3rd grade.
There are cooties back in 3rd grade, but 5th
You
grade.
usually
and-
grow out of the cooties.
when do the cooties? When do the cooties subside?
The cooties subside 5th grade, like end of 5th grade. So when you get into 6th,
That's when the
grade.
first boyfriend girlfriend matching happened.
when you get into 6th
It
and 7th
was
grade, it's
Dylan
it
and
usually
Sophie.
Gets,
Do you remember Dylan and Sophie?
I do.
At the end of 5th grade, they
Lots of drama. Lots of
drama.
Lots of drama
But
between Dylan and Sophie.
it was 5th grade. How much love can there be? There can be a little attraction, and also, what can you do? Like, there's no dates. You can't even drive.
I know, you're
5th grade, you can barely walk, let alone have a girlfriend.
Yeah, everyone's just grown into their bodies and just very, very emotional and
I know, bro.
emotional. Usually get like 13, like 12, like that is 13. Yeah,
Yeah. And then 8th grade is when you're hot shit. You think you're
Yeah.
hot shit, and then you're like,
And
"Hey,
then
ladies,
you're
how we doing?
all the way
how
down,
we
and-
doing,
And
ladies?"
then you think you
Boop,
have,
boop.
then you think you have game,
Oh
and
yeah.
then you get into high school,
Oh yeah. Right. Mhm.
and then everyone is like, just on a completely different level. Of
yeah.
game,
You suck.
pretty much. But
You suck at basically everything freshman year.
the cuties virus really is not effective once you get into junior high. Based off of personal experience in junior high ministry,
Yeah.
there is none of that going around. None of that.
None of the cooties.
There might be some passive aggressiveness.
Well,
in like
flattery.
playing dodgeball and like,
Oh, yeah.
I have this crush on this girl, so I'm gonna throw balls really hard.
right at her
Only for
skull.
her.
Right at her skull.
Uh-huh.
How hard can I hit
And
my
this
crush?
this is my way of saying that she's special.
I will wedge you in the morning. Thump!
Just absolute lightning strikes.
Especially at a summer camp.
Yeah. Summer
Oh
camps
my
are
God,
crazy.
you're seeing
Summer
other girls.
Summer camp and youth ministry is a whole planet.
You're seeing
completely different planet.
other girls from other churches, and you're like, everyone loves Jesus, and everybody is cute, and we're in this beautiful place. Maybe we should go take a walk together. I would love to go find out about, that's like, high school. Once you get into high school, then everyone's just dating.
Yeah. Once you get into high school, you
You start to kind of like, you can't really even grab your ass with your two hands in high school, but I mean, still, you think you can.
it's a good time.
And that's good enough.
Yeah. It's really fun.
How do we
to
get
see.
there from Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf's always giving us gifts.
Always making us talk about the really deep topics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I have actually a couple of things. I still with the paper. I know, right? I should have like a little.
What was that?
A little notebook thing, when like our grandpa has that. Just,
Oh, I thought you were doing like an impression of like Daniel Day-Lewis and
stone.
in
My left foot.
yeah,
Okay.
which you've actually done an impression of him before.
Yeah. Oh no, we should do it. Should we? No, I don't want to do that.
Do it.
No, I can't.
Okay.
No.
Sometime.
So
Sometime.
if we get
We'll get a piece of canvas out here with some paint.
if we get
brush.
1,000 followers in the next week, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do the full makeup. I'll do everything. I'll get the wheelchair. I'll do a full-on 10-minute impression of Daniel Day-Lewis in my left foot.
Okay.
And the painting will be incredible. What do you think about what?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
What do you think?
Just thinking about the prospect of you actually doing that on camera, and it is
Yeah.
making me very, very excited. Very, very
well, dude,
excited.
now we're trying to get let's get some followers. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some traction. What do you think about those little children who are being drug by their parents in the airport on top of their baggage,
Oh.
as if it's like
Yeah.
a toy, like a toy car? What do you think about those people? Do you look down upon those parents?
I don't look down upon those parents because the kids are having a good time, and travel days, you just got to get travel days out of the way, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're a parent, no one knows. I don't know. I mean, none of our friends really know what it's like to travel
Right.
with a kid.
Right.
It is a completely different ballgame.
It sucks.
I mean, I've traveled with a 3-year-old in and around Cairo and out of Cairo. And
No,
I
thank you.
wasn't the guardian, so I wasn't necessarily looking after
Yeah.
Liam or Lily all the time.
Lily.
Lily. But obviously, like, the whole team was kind of accountable for Liam.
Uh-huh.
And whatever it takes for your kid to get through that day
Yeah.
is what it takes. Like, it doesn't
Do you think
matter. It does, just
Are
does
horse
not matter.
are horse tranquilizers
Against
ethical?
the law? No. Against the law and unethical, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about like, I don't know, sleeping pills?
That's different.
Are you serious?
Well, okay. Not really.
Uh-oh.
No.
Lily. Nico's
Lily-
like, shut the fuck up,
Lily
Lily.
was
Liam.
was conked out for sure.
Yeah.
No,
did
it is, it
I
is.
slip a little
It's like
sleeping?
day and-
Did I slip some sleeping pills into his, high C? Who knows?
All I know
It's
is
hard
that-
to it's hard to open those bottles sometimes.
It is.
The sippy cups were hard to
But what I'm
infiltrate.
saying is like a nighttime Benadryl.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You know, like just like one, like a half or maybe a full adult-sized nighttime
Hoo-ha.
Benadryl
Hoo-ha.
could definitely get you through the day.
What-
Not me, but
But the child
the
and
child.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, as much as it takes. Like I don't look down upon those parents.
Mhm.
I do really don't know what to say about parents who take their kids to theme parks or Disneyland, specifically Disneyland.
Before they can walk. It's a wild thing, huh?
I don't. It's not like I don't. It's not like I don't agree with it. It's not like I don't care. Like they want to have an amazing experience with their kid.
You're submitting yourself under a lot of pain.
I know.
Doing that.
Yes. First of all, they're not gonna.
They're not gonna
Not
remember.
gonna remember it. And
but it's good for a child's development, I would say.
it can definitely be for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the same time, like the first time I went to Disneyland was when we were walking.
Yeah.
Just like we're walking through the airport, we're walking.
Or the first time you remember.
Everywhere. I mean,
how do you know?
Our parents telling the
You ever
truth?
think
I don't know.
about? You ever think about how? Wait a second. Sorry, we're off the topic now. But do you ever think about how your name could be Jack, and my name could be Nico?
I have too much trust in mother's instincts. Maternal instincts.
But it's not an impossibility.
She said there was only one time that she ever mixed us up.
Yeah, she goes.
First of all,
That one's Jack and that one's Nico.
First of all, I think that one time is bullshit. I think that she's mixed us up more than once.
Oh, come on.
like-
Yeah, give me a break with
like-
the one time.
Yeah, like completely confused.
Identical twin babies? Dude,
There's only so much you can do.
even as a younger lad.
It was like in the bathtub. Our
Yeah.
heads were turned like backwards. It was like the same head with the same like.
I mean, I do
dimple
have
and everything.
I've always had a plumper booty than you. I've always had a bit more of an athletic booty than you, I would say. And so
Really?
that could have been the marker. That could have been the marker for her and go, wait a
don't think
second,
it
turn
was-
him
I
around.
don't think
Wait
it
a
was that
second.
big of a
Wait a
difference.
second, turn him around.
I don't think our butts weren't that big of a difference for her to notice.
Well,
oh, that's Jack because he has a fat ass.
Yeah,
I just don't think that's what it was.
well, you don't know how she kept us apart. You don't know how she identified us.
The maternal instincts. This one's Nico. This one's Jack. She just knows it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not physical.
All right. Okay.
It's like
I'm just saying. How
I
would
want
you
you to have twins.
how
so
would
fucking
you
badly.
feel about your name being Jack? How would you feel about that?
It would suck. I don't. Because I'm just not a
What
Jack.
do you mean?
I'm
You're
not a
not a
Jack.
Jack.
I'm
How do
not a
names
Jack.
how do names have meaning? You know?
I have a question. Bob.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. Bob.
Yeah.
Who do you? Are you picturing someone?
I am.
There you go. There
Yes,
you go.
I am thinking of Bob, but Robert
There
is
are
different.
Steve.
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 I immediately think of Steve Carell.
I would say that Steve Carell is a good Steve.
Yeah. One
You
of the
know?
best, I'd say.
Like Steve. Like when
I'd
I think
say
of
better
when,
than-
when I think of a Steve.
Better
I
than
think,
Buscemi, I would say.
Yes.
Buscemi.
When I think of Steve, I think of like Steve from Blue's Clues.
Oh, a kind, gentle face.
Kind, gentle face, good demeanor, glasses. Sometimes who who
but
knows?
but a beta. Wouldn't you
No.
agree? Steve from Blue's Clues ain't pulling chicks. You know what I'm saying? Or do you think he had a huge,
Who
huge,
cares
huge?
about who cares about that?
I'm just saying.
That guy's like
Do you think when
35 years old.
Do you think when he was out on the town, when Steve from Blue's Clues was out on the town after he was shooting Blue's Clues, in the Nickelodeon it was Nickelodeon, right? In the Nickelodeon studios,
Okay.
he goes back out. He goes to the bar or something. He's like, "Oh my God, wait a second, are you Steve from Blue's Clues?" What do you think were people impressed by that, or were people just like,
Yes.
or just like, "Ah, man, you're kind of lame"?
No,
Because
people
I
were
would
very impressed by that.
I would see him and be like, "You're a hero," but also. I kind of, grew up with Blue's Clues. We did, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that is very true. That Are you asking if Steve was popular?
Are
you asking if Steve
I'm asking,
from
do you-
Blue's Clues
I'm asking.
pulled girls?
I am asking that. What do you think about
That's such a juvenile question.
Nico? What are we doing on this podcast?
Check.
What do you think this podcast is?
This
Regular
this-
questions?
This actor,
Yeah.
actor who was in Blue's Clues.
Pulled some fucking tail. Wrong. So you don't like the name Jack. Got it. I would feel a bit weird having the name Nico, to be honest.
Yeah, you're not a Nico.
No.
No.
What does that name sort of like ring in you personally?
It just is its own character.
Wow.
Is its own.
Describe it for me.
You're looking at it.
Wow.
You're looking at it. When I don't think of any other. I don't know any other Nico.
We know a Nico not spelled Nico.
Oh, yeah, not the same.
Not the same.
No.
Does he give off a Nico?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. So I would say that.
Okay.
I do kind of have a weird vendetta against people who don't spell Nico Nico. I used to actually keep all the Starbucks cups that were misspelled.
Oh my God. You'd have a dartboard with all of those names, and you would just plaster them all over the dartboard.
Nico.
Thump.
Nico.
Thump.
Oh, you know, it was a crazy one. ECCO.
Thump. Yeah. Wow. Neeco.
No. No
N-E.
ECCO.
Eco. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like the Nissan Eco Ultima or something.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But with 2 C's.
With 2 C's. Almost like Echo.
Yeah.
It's like the shoe Echo.
Sometimes I could have a nasally voice, and so sometimes the N doesn't come out a lot.
Okay. Yeah. I think
So
that's
I
for
could
both of us.
see maybe how she could say that, but then again, eco though, you know.
Eco. Imagine, dude. You know, if that's the thing though. If you're a barista at Starbucks, I would intentionally give people the wrong name. I'd intentionally spell it wrong, just so that they have a story that they have going to work that day. You know what I'm saying? That just so that they have be like, hey, you know what? This person at Starbucks spelled my name, you know, SHTEIVY.
Mm-hmm. Stevie.
And then would it just, you know, give them a little joy that morning, or it would piss them off, and it would give me joy.
Just like a white winged dove, sing a song that I'm singing.
What do you got for me?
Ooh, hold on. Ooh, it's like a white winged dove. Oh, I just needed that moment. I needed that moment because you said Stevie, and I was like, oh God, it's the greatest.
Was that good?
It was good.
Was that like a Stevie therapy for you?
Mm-hmm. I like that. Thank you for letting me have that
You're,
moment.
dude. Hey, hey, you know what? Anytime you need that moment, take it.
Thank you. Talking about profiling people.
Yes. Yes.
People in San Diego specifically, you know, we go down to San Diego. At least I go down to San Diego a lot for some reason. They all make fun of people from the Bay Area.
Yes, they do.
They all
a
have,
lot
like,
of our
these,
San Diego friends are being, oh, you're from Danville, huh? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you do have a quarter zip on, so you know it is a little.
It's cold. It's autumn. What do you want me to? Do you want me to have like a half of a tattered sweatshirt on that I found off of a homeless guy? That's the San Diego way. I'm from San Diego. I go to Point Loma. Let me just steal homeless people's clothes and from Goodwill. You know what I'm saying? Give me a break.
It's not stealing if you take it from Goodwill.
No.
It's not. It doesn't belong to anyone.
Wrong.
What have you heard from people that like they're making fun of?
I've heard so much about the Bay. That's passive. Passive aggressive.
I've heard so much about the Bay.
I've heard so much about the Bay. I've heard so much about Danville. I've heard so much about the East Bay. It's got to be crazy. I'm like, yeah, it is awesome. So how about you come up here and I'll blow your mind out of your ears.
I've heard a lot of like dress affiliated stuff.
Oh, everyone like doesn't know how to dress themselves up there or something.
They don't know
Those
how to dress
Northerners.
themselves, or it's just like Patagonia puff vests.
Well, that's a bit more Silicon Valley, Napa Valley thing. Both the
Napa
Silicon Valley,
Valley?
yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, brother, give me a break on the Napa Valley. All those hosts, the hosts at like the winery places, they all got those patty vests on.
And the winemakers.
And the winemakers, they all got like the Kirkland signature like the Kirkland signature shirt on. That is just nobody should wear unless you are on a farm in Iowa. You should be wearing those Kirkland signature shirts anywhere. By the way, you know how many they sell of those?
They sell like $4 million a year.
5 million units, not even $4 million a year.
5 million units.
5
a year.
million units.
And they used to sell more. I hear. They used to sell like 10 million units a year. Like 10 million shirts
that's
a year.
wild.
Not wild when you think about it.
Yeah, everyone's
Like
just
they're
like,
$15
I'll grab 30.
I'll grab 25 of them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
whatever.
At 10 apiece.
Yeah, exactly. They might even be less than $10, bro, because they're just like, no, here's the shirt. You know, they're just like, they just put them together. It's just like, oh, whatever, you know, someone will wear it. And they have like all the different sizes, like super small and super big, because you know those farmers. I mean, and we need the triple XL, and it's hard to get a triple XL with a collar on it. You know what I'm saying?
Do they have Costco in the Midwest?
Oh, dude, we went to a Costco in the Midwest.
Did we?
We went to a Costco outside of Omaha, bro.
Oh, we did. We did indeed.
And then also, but like, do they have it? You know, do they have it everywhere? Probably not. But they probably got it in most major cities. Yeah, thinking they got one in Lincoln.
Alaska. Do you think they have it up in Alaska? We can
fact check. Dude, where do you think the Alaskans live? Houses? They gotta live in warehouses, bro. It's so cold up there. Heated warehouses.
What are you talking about?
Dude, listen to this.
Alaskans live in houses, Jack.
You been up there?
No, I haven't.
Either igloos or
Unbelievable.
huge Costco warehouses. And they're bunking next to seedless watermelons. 20 of them. and a full fucking rack of Biscoff cookies. That's what, because literally it's so cold. They'll blow a house down. Those Alaskan winters. Houses? That's a joke. Give me a break. Next, you're gonna say Finland is a real country.
No, Finland is a real country. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
But the conspiracy theorists don't think so.
No, they don't. They think Japan owns it for their own fishing, which is actually smart. Japan is like, maybe we should have done that.
There is a. It's not a conspiracy. There's a historical fact that says that Finland
was owned.
No. There was a guy.
They leased it out.
There was a guy in Finland, I believe, who had like way too much salmon, or like the salmon were spawning out of their freaking minds.
Yeah. We have a salmon problem.
Went to Japan and
like,
brought salmon into the sushi market in Japan.
Oh, wow.
And that's why
I never heard of that.
there's salmon on sushi now.
Are you serious?
Yep, I was like in the 80s or something.
Because salmon is not native to the Japanese islands?
No. I don't. They may
Good,
be.
good.
They may be, but they didn't. It was all tuna and blue eye and albacore and
Unagi.
Gosh
dang it, I need some unagi right now.
Yeah.
I need it now.
Ebi.
What were we talking about before all of those things?
How Finland doesn't. Dude, we kept absolutely.
I know. We get
sidetracked.
sideswiped.
We need a whiteboard of just stuff.
I
that
know.
We just got to cross.
We
off
need
the
someone
whiteboard.
behind the camera to be like, you guys were talking about each other's assholes. Okay, got it.
Oh.
So do you bleach yours? Okay, no. That's right. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you. No.
That is bugging the crap out of me. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. Are you good? You're still getting splashed out there?
It's the splashdown right
It's
now.
the rainy season, so you just gotta.
It's the splash.
You gotta
No,
deal
it's
with it.
not. But yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about. I have another question for you.
Oh yeah, you got something. Yeah.
I got something for you.
Go for it.
I was driving by the Oakland Coliseum, and I remembered a couple things that you only find at a place like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Lots of barbed wire fencing. around the entire place.
Wow.
You won't find that anywhere.
Wow.
Else, you know?
Like
Like that's not a normal thing. Like we grew up going to games.
Definitely
in Oakland,
not a.
but
Definitely not a sport thing.
no. The homeless guy with the banjo. Remember that?
Dude, that was at Levi Park. That was at Levi Stadium.
That guy goes. No. That guy does the rounds in the bay.
He does. He goes around
he goes
the
to
bay.
Giants games. He goes to A's games.
He's the banjo guy.
He's the banjo guy.
Donations accepted.
He was a big Raiders fan, big Niners fan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we gave him $50.
No, we didn't give him anything.
Oh no.
Brutal. But yeah, that guy's crazy. Won't find that guy anywhere.
What was his name?
He definitely has a
banjo guy?
name.
Oh, maybe. 24601. Your time is up now.
Oh, I figured out later in life that P troughs
Yes.
are really only a thing for really, really, really ghetto stadiums.
Yeah, but I always just thought that it was just like a stadium thing, only because they had it at Candlestick as well. You know.
Yeah, that might have been like when stadiums were being built in like the 50s and 60s. Maybe that was a thing.
See, you know what's tough about going to those P troughs when you're a young lad,
Mm-hmm.
is that you are at a height in
Where
comparison.
someone's dick is
Yeah,
right there.
when someone's one-eyed trouser snake is right there, and it's just some large Samoan man that you're standing next to, and you almost hear the rushing waterfall. You know, it's like somewhere over the rainbow, over the waterfall, and it's this guy's scream just like a couple inches off of my ear canal. And so, thinking about that now, I'm actually getting some acid flashbacks from that, and yeah, it was a wild place. But I think P troughs should happen more often. They should happen at bars. Do you know what I learned the other day? That old bars in England, and I think it started in England, but old pubs in
yeah,
England,
they used to have P troughs.
P troughs under
the bar.
Yes, like where you put your feet, and so you could just, if you just have too many Guinness, then whip out your freaking schlong on the bar stool and let her rip. But you gotta.
That doesn't make sense.
But imagine, like, you know, you're having beer and then you just look down, and your buddy is peeing, just like, ugh, and you're just, you know, that little pee, like, that little shiver.
Yeah, it's great.
What do you call it?
It's pee shiver.
The pee. Well, I literally am like having an attack right now.
It's a pee shiver.
What should we name it though? It's a little bit better. Oh, there's a better word for it. The flow, end of flow.
The floorgasm?
Lord, the floorgasm?
Yeah, but the floorgasm?
Oh, flow.
The flow orgasm?
Just call it the floorgasm. The flowgasm.
The flowgasm.
The flowgasm. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
The flowgasm.
It's a little flowgasm.
I'll say it forever now. That's unbelievable, Nico.
Yeah, dude.
That's a top 10 moment on this podcast, is that we got the name for it. I would have never thought of that in a million years,
a little
Nico.
bit of a flowgas going on.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, you know.
Okay, never do that again.
Okay, no. Now, oh God.
Never do that
See,
again.
it is though, because it's not like a disturbing feeling, but it also isn't like, you know. Yeah, it's like just the. I was gonna say end of flow. I was gonna make it like an EFT, like end of flow transition or end of flow something. But you thought of yeah.
Nah.
No, flowgasm works way
better.
Oh,
Way
not
better.
even close.
Mm-hmm.
Can
I
we
like that.
name this episode that without getting demonetized? Well, actually, no, we didn't make money from this anyway. So, yep, never mind.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're in the green.
Whoa, dude, we're in the green on this podcast.
Greenage.
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 Yeah. Twister, another great movie. Another great,
Great film.
I think, underappreciated
Are they
movie.
making a sequel?
They are. No, they're making a remake. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're making I think they're making a sequel. And you know who is going to be in that sequel?
Helen Hunt.
No. He was in the new Maverick.
Miles Teller.
No, sorry, he was in the new Maverick. He was in the new Top Gun. Top Gun Maverick. Glenn Powell, bro.
Glenn.
I think Glenn Powell, if I read it
Glenn.
right, Glenn Powell's going to be in the new Twister.
Wow.
Dude, he kills
I mean,
it,
he's
bro.
a killer.
He's a killer on
Yeah,
the screen.
yeah, he's an absolute stone cold killer on
He's
screen.
a stone cold fucking killer. And you see him and you're like, oh man, that guy is good.
Yeah.
See,
Sometimes
sometimes.
that song when he's like making fun of Miles Teller in the bar,
Yeah.
and like out for running out of gas,
Yeah.
and he's like, he puts on Slow Ride.
Yeah.
And it goes, bounce, slow ride. And
Yeah.
he just goes up to Miles Teller, who's like up to here on him.
Yeah.
Like, he just says, I love this song.
Oh gosh. See, so here's the deal. He was the Iceman, he was the
For sure.
He was the Iceman character
For
in,
sure.
in Top Gun Maverick.
There had to be.
Here is the beautiful thing.
Other than actual Iceman.
Yeah, literally. Who was just like in the chair, just like, right? That was almost a my left foot moment.
Stephen Hawking wasn't.
Yeah,
Top Gun Maverick?
I mean,
That was a bit of a Stephen Hawking moment.
that was though. I mean, it was just like Maverick, you cannot hold on to your life forever. It's like, oh, we're bad. No, we didn't need to see him, But it was. I mean, it was a good story. It was good. It was a good
story.
It was good. It was good to see him on screen together. You're like, whoa, like what? 40 years later, something crazy like that. Anyway, sorry, or maybe, yeah.
Yeah, 40.
Okay. So
38, whatever.
Iceman and Glenn Powell's character, Hangman, both, that makes sense. They're both mans. Iceman, Hangman, look at that. But it's so hard to be a villain in a movie and be likable. It's easy when you are going with the flow of the screenplay, if you are the hero, or if you are the character that is bullied, or if you're the character that is just like funny and nerdy, to be likable. But if you're the villain and you're likable, dude, you have made it, bro. Money! Dude, if you hit that character, you are that guy.
You're that guy.
You're that guy.
You're just that guy.
You're that guy, pal.
You're that guy, Powell.
You're that guy, pal. Glenn Powell.
Yeah. And
Damn it, dude! You're on right now.
No,
First
I'm really not.
dude.
I'm really
first flowgasm, and then now you got you're that guy, pal.
Got you.
Unbelievable, dude.
And then he's coming out with this new.
I'm Venmoing you after this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks. There's this new freaking my brain isn't working today.
No, that's why we're recording right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting you at your rawest.
What was I gonna? My
Wow,
God.
wow. There was a thing the other day.
Oh my, unbelievable!
No, you're
dude,
you're killing
stroke.
it. Yeah.
A new rom-com.
Nice.
Glenn Powell, Sydney Sweeney.
Yes.
Is that her name?
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Do you like Sydney Sweeney? Like as an actor, obviously.
As an actress,
Other than being
actress,
gorgeous.
I do like her. What's the right name? I like just call. I'm just like call them all actors, Call them all actors, or call the females
No.
actress. I don't know. It's just like
Actress.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just more efficient.
You can call everyone an actor. Yeah, I guess.
You are acting. You're an actor. You're a theatrical person.
Actress.
You're a thespian.
Yeah.
They're both very good, which is why I'm gonna watch that movie.
Yeah.
I would say Sydney.
I love rom-coms.
Yeah. Sydney Sweeney has eyes like dinner plates.
She has to give me the ring, my precious eyes.
Yeah, literally just like, what's going on, guys? Yeah, I mean I didn't watch a lot of her in what's that one where it's
Euphoria?
like literally Euphoria is basically every high schooler's worst nightmare. Every high schooler's worst nightmare.
You ever seen that? Did you see
I'm
that?
addicted to cocaine.
Yes.
I'm getting sexually assaulted.
Yes.
And I'm figuring out that I am a pansexual whilst on LSD. And my mom is dying. It's like, what is going on?
It's an absolute smorgasbord.
It is a true medley of some fuckery right there.
Yeah, diseases and drugs. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah. It's
And then you throw Zendaya
classic
in the mix.
HBO. It's a classic HBO Max
Oh,
work of art, I guess. For
How
them.
far can we go without getting,
Defunded?
thrown into the deepest rung of hell for this? Anyway, that's Euphoria. It's wild. I actually couldn't watch it because
Not a lot of people can watch it.
probably like 5 episodes in, I was like, I don't want to see people get. I don't want to see
No.
people get freaking like crying in the basement on hard drugs and just being like, ah! It's like my high school experience was like, oh, pimples.
I think that one of the most
and then
traumatic
alcohol.
things. I think one of the most traumatic things ever happened in high school was wisdom teeth.
Oh, bro,
And like getting
yeah.
your wisdom teeth out.
Oh yeah. That was brutal. Yeah.
I just came. Okay, talking about wisdom teeth. I just came back from the dentist.
How was that? Those little saws. Forget it, bro. I'd rather get a bullet in my head.
First of all, every single dental hygienist that works in Danville knows us. Every single freaking one.
What do you mean by that?
Are
you serious?
Are you a Bianchi or are you Jack or are you? I know you. You're familiar. He's like, first of all, yes, I am familiar.
Come on, look at our
probably
teeth.
see me
Look
a
at our
lot. You-
chompers. Of course
You
they know
probably
us.
see me a lot around Danville or just know about Jack or Nico or something
Come
like
on,
that.
you
It does
follow
not
telepathy, you
it
follow
does
subtleties.
It does not surprise me that somehow you find me familiar.
Last
Okay.
time I was in there, I was taking pictures with people.
That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Everyone, oh, you're the dancer. The dental hygienist over the next room. Yeah, he's the Yeah. Yeah.
Brutal.
Anyway,
Okay, they know you.
they come in, it's all chit chat, it's great, it's whatever,
Yeah.
and then they take the freaking saw, the grat grat grat, and they're just grat grat grat,
Wow.
and they
Like a rapper.
bra, bra, scrat.
Yeah,
And-
just on your teeth, just on your gums.
Yeah.
Up,
And-
you're bleeding a little bit.
and they're-
Up, your fault.
Dude, that's
Your
what I'm
fault.
saying.
Your
That's
fault.
what I'm saying. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, stop hurting me. Your fault.
They took out a chunk of tissue from
They're doing a surgery down there, huh?
in my mouth,
Yeah.
the size of my fingernail,
Are you serious?
and said, so we're getting a lot of tartar down here. And I
Oh,
go, and I go,
what?
back up a little bit, okay, will you?
Yeah.
It's like you're just not doing enough, kind of like
You
want
want to get out of this.
You're not doing enough brushing on the bottom, and I'm like, hold on.
That's because I'm not brushing with a scythe.
It's such bullshit. The entire dentistry industry is just a ruse. It's a ruse. I see
Wow.
right through it.
Really?
I see right through it. It's probably one of my biggest conspiracy theories.
Hot off the press, Lawrence.
I don't like it at all. She is cleaning my mouth. Just imagine, and then
can.
asking me all these questions
Oh yeah.
while my mouth is
Like on fire.
It's like she's ripping my mouth open.
Yep.
She's taking a needle,
Yeah.
not even a needle, a thick piece of metal,
Yeah.
with a hook on it,
Uh-huh.
and then scraping the shit out of my mouth. That isn't like I have clean teeth. Like if you
Yeah.
really want to get into the imperfection
game.
of teeth, sure.
Yeah.
Like no mouth is perfect, but at the same time, like
Ours is okay.
yeah, it's
We're
okay.
blessed with some teeth.
And then asking me all of these questions.
Yeah. So who do you think will win the 2024 election?
Or
I
like,
got that one last time.
Or just your life story. Just normal questions that
Here
shouldn't be-
are dental conversations. It's like the uncomfortability of talking to someone like at a bar that you just met, paired, but like if that person you just met at the bar is also like hurting you.
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Like
And then-
it's also
and then
just
the-
like
the
like
conversations.
ripping your mouth.
The conversation's
open.
all about like her son that went to SRV.
Oh,
and
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, I know him. Oh, I know Jack Clausen well.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all of that. And so you're
Uh-huh.
making the connect. It happens every single time, and I'm
Yep,
kind of
yep.
done with it.
Oh,
you know him.
Oh, yes.
From that place.
And we know each other's person, but we don't
oh,
know
they
each other.
graduated 10
Oh,
years
look at
ago.
this.
I
Isn't
might have
this
heard their
interesting?
name.
Oh,
No.
whoa, oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. Well, yes, I was in. Oh, your son graduated in this
It's
year.
just
Well,
a-
I graduated
it's a
2
game,
years ago.
dude.
Now that we're all connected, keep ripping tissue from my mouth, please.
Tissue from my mouth. Blood squirting
Like
out of
like
my
a
mouth.
Tarantino film.
Like it was so, and I'm pretty good with uncomfortable kind of
Yeah.
like physical
Yeah.
situations. I can take a lot. My pain tolerance is pretty high, but there comes to a point where it's like, I think you're done there. And I'm not a dental hygienist, but that sounds like
I think we've gotten it.
I think we've gotten it.
I think we've gotten
I
this
think we're
tooth
good.
covered.
And then after 10 minutes of her
God.
cleaning my teeth,
Yeah.
the dentist comes in, just goes beep, boop, bop, beep, looks into my mouth and says, yeah, you got like 2 cavities. You're going to have to come back in and like do it all over again and like have me fill them. And I'm like, well, hold on a minute. Like, I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me how I can be here every 9 months.
Yeah.
I can be at the dentist every 9 months.
Yeah.
And you're still telling me that I have cavities. That's bullshit.
They're all the same
That's
ones.
BS.
They're all the same ones?
No, I don't think so. And then some
Like you
one,
think they're lying to you?
No, I don't think they're lying to me. I'm just thinking that the whole system
Is set up for failure.
is set up so that they bring me back in for cavities. That they could charge me for filling fucking cavities.
Dentists beware because Nico is
I don't want
is
to do
on
it.
the case.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know how uncomfortable getting cavities filled is?
I don't want to do it.
First of all. Second of all, they're not that bad.
Oh my god, that was like
They're not that bad. Okay?
That was like a Vietnamese person that you just encouraged.
And you know what?
Right
I
there.
have better teeth than the Vietnamese.
Okay, we're done.
So we're done.
And we're done.
So,
and you know what?
cancel me. I don't give a shit.
This was a fantastic interview with my good brother Nico Bianchi. Wow, and what a fiery latter half to that podcast that was. Guys, follow us on TelepathyPod21. If you want to sue us for libel, you can't, because it's all entertainment. Also, follow us on TikTok. I don't like TikTok, but if you just want to get our stuff dummy viral, I'd be so appreciative. I'm honest on this podcast, you know?
Yeah,
I don't like TikTok, but I know we have to do TikTok because some people love TikTok. So if you like TikTok, go on TikTok and freaking tick that talk.
We did it for you.
Ticky-tacky talk. We did it for you.
Guys,
Guys,
you're the one speaking Vietnamese.
yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Trusting that truth says